What's good, son? Big dog Don K back in this bitch blasting bangers for you boys. Now in this one, I got a real special something for you. This one we're gonna go through the whole history of all these gurus you've been hearing about. And oh, it's a big one. I'm gonna break it down for you Christmas Carol style. You're gonna be visited by 3 ghosts, and through this time, just sit back, relax, and drink you a nice cup of milk, son. Fuck with your boy. Salutations, I am the ghost of Guru Past. You will be joining me along in this first journey. We will meet 2 people, and the third one is a special surprise. The first person of interest we will be taking into account is that of Sir Tommy Vu. Born 1957, Tommy Vu is a world-renowned Vietnamese poker player. He started in the late 80s and early 90s promoting his luxurious lifestyle, his mansions, his super yachts, his ladies. Being a young person in the 90s, working at a 9-to-5 job, you might be up late one night and on television you see the infomercial.
Not everyone is fortunate enough to know my techniques of how to make a lot of money. This is another house I just bought. It's worth $500,000. Using my own technique, I pay only $285,000. I make $215,000 in this house. What can you do with $215,000? You can take 10 trips around the world, send 4 or 5 of your kids to go to college, or you can even buy a Rolls Royce. Come to my seminar. I show you how to make all kind of money. People say that I'm a genius, but I'm not smarter than anybody. I'm only a lucky boy who found a genius money-making system. In the last 5 years, many of my seminar students have applied my system and also make a lot of money. Let me take you to an actual real estate closing, where you will see one of my students apply my technique, about to walk away with a nice check profit. I didn't have all this at first. I started with nothing, less than nothing. In just a few years, I made a fortune. I have everything I ever wanted. You can do the same thing too. If you know my technique to make a fortune, you don't need a credit, you don't need money, you don't even need a college degree to get started. If you have a desire, get the guts, come to my seminar. Let me show you how.
Book review. Yes, sir. Big Daddy Tim Ferriss is serving you up some heat. You buy this book $14.95 on Amazon, you get $1 million. You ain't never gotten an investment that sweet. $14.95 for $1 million, but big old Tim Ferriss has got it for you. Not only that, this ain't the $1 million edition either. This is the Billionaire's Guide with more than 100 pieces of new cutting-edge content. What are you getting in that content? You're gonna get told by 50 more testimonials of how to be a big top dog. Okay, son, we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty. Are you sitting at your fucking boring 9-to-5 job doing nothing, waiting for the summer where maybe you and your 4 friends are gonna go to Colorado and live it up? Fuck that, dog. After reading this book, you're gonna be conquering the mines of Moria and blowing up Alderaan with this shit, son. Now, I bought this book about 6 months ago, and guess what my net worth is now? I am overdrafted in my account. Do you have that right? I have no money. Alright, son, shades have come off, no detached retina, and we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty of all this shit. What this book might do, it's an interesting read. I'll tell you that. It's got some little jerk me off stories about how fucking Betty Boop became a millionaire, having 3 kids and fucking curling her hair or some shit. It's just that type of thing. Gonna give you a little bit of motivation. It might make you want to do something, it might not. Don't buy the fucking book, just read some things online. Read the fucking free PDF online, dog. It's gonna be hard for you not to know this specimen of a man. It goes by Tony Robbins. Now, you might see him lately, he might pop up in your feed as this motivational guy, but old Tony, he's been around for a while. With a net worth of over $600 million, you would think, what could this man do to amass such a fortune? Old Tone, he got it straight out of the mud. Let me tell you, he was only 17. He was just a janitor at a high school doing broke people's work. Ugh. And this is whenever he saw the opportunity to go to one of Jim Rohn's seminars. Old Tone saved up all of his money and spent it and went to this seminar, and he credits it to changing his life. Internet might tell the story a little bit differently. Here's a little bit of bro science for you. Old Tone went into this event, saw how this man was accumulating his fortune, and thought, man, this really isn't that saturated. Let me go ahead and milk this cow for what it's worth. And then that day, old Tone became what you know him now.
Hi, Billy Mays here with Sorbies.
Oops, that wasn't it. Let's try it again. What you have now?
Giant cult-like brainwashing. They're teaching 5-year-olds how to suck cock in public school.
Oh, it didn't work. All right, we'll try it one more time. What you have now?
I drew back and was extremely intro.
I'm kind of retarded.
But accepted.
You've gone through several stages that are perfect stages. You've gone through ashamed, you've gone through rejection, and you've gone through acceptance. You've accepted this experience. Now that you've accepted it, you're going to eliminate it.
Yeah, sign me up for that right now.
Okay, now I want you to notice what you just said. Do that exactly like you said. Yeah, sign me up for that right now. Say that again.
Yes, sign me up for that right now.
Now, you just spoke perfectly. Now, there were other parts of your speech that were perfect as well, but you just demonstrated what I'm going to show you. Give him a hand, Rashad, ladies and gentlemen. Rashad! Give it up for Rashad! Whoa! Yeah. Whoa! Just a quick question. Would you just share, Rashad, what was going on before and what's changed for you?
Tony, it's just been locked up inside of me forever. I've had a speech impediment. I've stuttered my entire life. Guys, 30 years of stuttering, stammering, but that was the condition that I chose.
Now, Tony Robbins isn't all bad. I kind of like the guy. His cute little mustache and little goatee thing. It's adorable. But what I don't like is the antic. He's like some Jesus figure. He's walking on water. He's having people walk over fire. He had fucking Oprah walk over fire.
Walking barefoot across hot coals. Even Oprah has done it. It's a ritual for thousands of followers of famed motivational guru Tony Robbins. But something went wrong at a fire walk in Dallas Thursday night. More than 30 people were treated for burns.
With that all being said, you think they're just trying to help you, but they're trying to just milk you. In a literal sense, you're just a cow with these little machines stuck on your udders, just constantly milking you, using your milk being your emotion. Whether you want money, whether you want some puss, whether you want just some dignity and respect from people. It all comes down to there's ways to weed it out. Now, my time has run out with you guys, and I think it's time for y'all to be visited by one of my friends. Well, I'm the ghost of Guru Present, and I hope this gay little outfit has your attention. There's several people we will be going over in this category, and honestly, there's too many of these people because at this point in time, the market's just oversaturated. It's hitting the roof, people. I don't know who's who. I hear a new name every fucking week. Just to give you a little glimpse, a couple people will be covering. Gary V. I'm gonna lump all of the Cole Hastings Hamza people in one. We'll go over them briefly and quickly. Third, our friend, Senor Tony Robbins will be making a brief appearance again. And the final mega boss of Guru Present, Mr. Dan Pena. Oh, he's a handful. Gary V is funny as fuck. What he will do, there's tons of memes of Gary out there. Little content goblin. That's what I like to call him. He's my little content goblin. I created him out of nothing but pure baseball cards and grit and determination. Now, Gary V, he grew up as a small little garage sailor. Whenever he was but 5 years old, I took him to his first garage sale. I said, Gary, wow me. Show me what you can do. Motivate me, if you will. Oh, and Gary, he sure delivered. I saw Gary trot over to that booth, and this lady had her oxygen hooked up to her nose. She couldn't breathe without it, and Gary said, bitch, I will give you $5 for that oxygen tank. And When she said no, what did Gary say? He said, "Bitch, I will give you $2.50 for that oxygen tank." And I just smiled. My little boy was growing up so fast.
Would you do 20 for this? Can you call him? Call him. Thank you, brother.
Call Dad. There's a customer that wants to know for the train. Can we do it for $20?
Go to your fucking room.
Thanks for calling, brother. Oh boy, big start. Oh, 45.50. I was thinking way less. What do you think about 30 for all the cars? For 10 bucks. Honestly, you gotta go to 40. I'll do that. Thank you so much. Destroyed them faces.
Got him.
Watch this. Yo, 47, just for this one. Watch for the stuffed animals. Oh, baby. Have a good day. Yeah, we scored. Looked them both up on eBay. This is 17. This is 12 without the dress code, 20. I'm at 37 bucks for $1. Just all day. How much are these things right here?
The 10 for the lot.
Maybe 7.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, my friend. Holy shit. This one single controller, 16 bucks. Rolls, 15 to 30. Wow. I think 5 for the whole. I literally want to die instead of fail. Die. Death. Over. I do not know how to live in life. I do not know how to live in life. Live in life with an L in business on my resume. You should take defeat personally, period.
Yeah, okay, so we made progress on that, but it's going slower than I'd like. We've only made a couple $1,000s.
Only made a couple thousand. Oh my God.
Punch him.
Only made a couple $1,000? Come on, bruh. How much did you have before?
0. What is this?
What?
Oh my God. What is this? I'll tell you what it is. It is a bucket full of receipts. I am fired up right now. Bucket full of receipts. We're gonna be pulling, look, oh, I'm gonna make Monday morning my bitch. I'm gonna make you Saturday, Monday morning.
Now we're gonna move on to my absolute #1 favorite. This little munchkin bastard, he's adorable. You'll see, he has the resemblance of the Monopoly Man, and I just want to pinch his little cheeks. He's self-acclaimed to have coached over 7 people into becoming billionaires in his career. He calls himself the $1 trillion man. It's Mr. Dan Pena.
We ought to just line, you know, this cement wall. We ought to just line all your parents up there. Ah! Cut them down like the fucking dogs that they are. Most of the people on this is what you should do. Metaphorically speaking. You should roll down the inside of your fucking fat mother's thigh, you stupid cunts. Don't you, Ma, during the greatest transformation of motherfucking wealth in the history of the world, what did you do? Other than sit on your fucking hands. What did you do to take advantage of the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the planet? What did you do? Not a fucking thing. That's what you're gonna say.
You got a war face? Ah!
You best forget the stiff drink, just a good fuck. You know how many people I've called board members whore? You filthy fucking whore. Get the fuck out. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. I got a fucking email from some Muslim guy today that said I slagged off Allah. Go fuck yourself. Cause you're a cunt with the vagina cream. I give you this vagina cream so you can rub it on your snatch, cause you're all cunts. Cause that's life, guys and gals. Nobody gives a fuck about your sorry vagina. Nobody. And if you're hanging, chilling with people that give a fuck, you're hanging and chilling with the wrong motherfuckers. Bill Gates doesn't give a fuck if you live or die. Don't you fucking get it? This is what you should do. You should blow your fucking brains out. At the Naval Academy just a few weeks ago, we had a guy going to seizures and convulsions. I just kept fucking rolling.
Now, as you could tell, Dan Pena, he's a feisty little fucker. He's got many hot takes, and he's got many opinions, and he just wants the best for you. If you ask me, he just seems kinda angry. Like, what are you so angry about, Mr. Pena? Calm down, dude. Take a deep breath and meditate. We got Grant Cardone. He's top wolf whenever it comes to snakes besides Jordan Belfort. Mr. Grant Cardone is rich as fuck. He owns a private jet, and he wants you to know that as well.
So this is a 13-passenger Gulfstream. It retails for about $61 million.
What you lack in life, he has 10 times of. He is Mr. Bitches, Mr. Money, and Mr. Go fuck yourself.
Time is money. Most people don't even understand the concept. Like, what does that even mean? They say it, but they don't know what it means. Yeah. Oh, it's a cute saying. It's a perfect t-shirt. But they're not actually applying it. No, they're like, what does that mean? What does it mean, time is money?
Time is money, friend.
Our parents, they taught us to save money. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, I'm coming to San Antonio, man. Will you give me 5 minutes? And this is before anybody knew who I was, right? No books, no kind of notoriety. So they're like, no, don't come by. But see, that was interest. To me, that's interest. No, I'm not interested. Not interested.
So not interested to you is interest.
Well, it is. It says not interested. Not is an adjective to describe interest.
Okay.
Right? So it's a level of interest.
What is the deal with you and Grant Cardone?
Watch the interview.
Well, I watched the interview. I saw the back and forth.
He's just a moron. I mean, he's kind of he's just an idiot, the guy. I mean,
When you find me a jet, I'll find you a jet.
Wrote off the entire fucking thing. You wrote off a jet? The entire thing. The business. It took care of all my taxes that year, and the next year, and halfway into next year. How the fuck can you write off a jet? It's the game, baby. It's the cage. This is the real cage.
I pay less taxes than you do.
Now with Grant Cardone, he seems like he's not a bad guy on the outside until you look deeper and he's just scamming all of his fucking fans for thousands and thousands of dollars.
I'll never forget, these guys paid $12,000 each to sit in that chair. 3 days, I got to look at their ugly faces.
Now we're gonna go over the most prevalent people in this new age of gurus, and it's the online relatable people. The biggest person I'd have to say is gotta be Hamza. Now Hamza, he's this guy that lives in the UK. He's got this little, I am Adonis. He's got this little accent thing going, and he just kind of grew into this accent. He used to be small and frail and a little skinny boy, and he didn't sound like that. But over time, he's gotten this accent where he sounds like this, and he sounds very mature. And he has this little cringy thing where it's like Jeffrey and Adonis.
Adonis wakes up to sunrise and starts his day, whilst Jeffrey stays in bed. Adonis breezes through his morning routine. He jumps into the icy lake, he meditates and he explores in nature. He picks out his favorite leaf. Jeffrey's still in bed. It's time to train. Adonis pumps iron. He looks up to his idols. He spots his brothers and helps them grow. Jeffrey's still asleep.
And you might look at it and be like, oh, I want to be like Adonis. But it's just kind of cringy, dog. Like the whole, this is what you should be. This is. As much as I could hate on him, I kind of admire him. He's the American dream. But he doesn't live in America. But to get off of him, we're going to talk about the other prevalent group of people on here. It dates back to the ghost of Guru Past. And this is the pickup artist community. Started back whenever Neil Strauss launched his book, The Game, and you'd have these creepy little goblin-looking weirdos going into bars and trying to chat up these young girls and making them drier than the Sahara Desert. Nowadays, they're normally kind of little tiny fuckers, and they go on there probably around 5'7", something like that, and they got 2,000 followers on their YouTube account, and what they do is, no, they're not selling you a book for $14.95. They're selling you 1 hour of their time for $1,000. And you're going to go ahead and follow them around, go into town, and learn how to creep out women. And it's kind of a cool little fun thing. It's a quirky little phenomenon. You get to go around and, whoa, I play video games all day, but I'm in real life now. Whoa. It's something. It's something. You got to see what I'm talking about.
Just never be a beta. Just never, ever do it. It is death. Never, ever, ever, ever do it. Okay? Come over here. Okay, pop over. Okay, so he's looking at the ground already. Can you see how tense he looks right now? Okay, so say hello to the audience.
Hello.
Okay, so his voice can't project. And by the way, I hate to say it, you guys just insulted him, by the way. You want to know how I would work on him, by the way? Do you want to know what I'd really do? I'd make him so uncomfortable that he'd move into a higher status behavior because he goes for safety. He's trying to hide at the center of the tribe.
Try to be unreactive. I'm not going to do anything. You won't be able to pace and lead, but I can pace and lead your thoughts. I know exactly what you're thinking. Getting nervous? Yep. Sweating, looking up. Now.
Oh. Sorry, excuse me. May I just tell you something really quickly?
Yeah, I don't want to see the video.
No. It's you're actually live to England right now, yeah.
Right.
Have a beautiful day. Okay, so I need to brush up on my escalator approach.
So, you seem kind of like a bit wacky. Would you rather, do you have OCD or would you rather have like ADD? It seems like you may have possibly both of them.
No, I don't have either one.
Well, which one would you choose?
I wouldn't.
I mean, you wouldn't choose one.
Well, why would
This is a scenario in which I'm asking you a question. Why wouldn't you choose one?
I just don't want to.
Well, are you scared of having one? Is that like...
Excuse me. Hi. Oh, it's okay. I don't want anything.
Roughly a year that I've been trying to do a cold approach on the street by myself. Excuse me, lady.
Sorry.
I can tell you're in a rush. I can tell you're late. But you look beautiful. What's the rush?
I have to go to work.
You have to go to work and you're late?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Hi. Excuse me.
Here?
I just saw you. You look so good, summery. I love it. Would you?
I'm not gonna harp on these people because we got a visitor. It's a little callback from our old friend Tony. He's come back and he wants to see you.
It's a real privilege to be with you. We have, over 260,000 people that signed up to come today.
Yeah, exactly.
What would matter to you more? Making a massive amount of money or having a massive impact on the quality of people's lives all around you in your life? When I ask that question, I gotta tell you, my answer is why pick between the two? Knowledge business.
Knowledge.
And you're someone that wants overnight success, want to get rich in 2 minutes, you want a business in a box. So we spent the last 8 months putting together a process. We're gonna need someone to guide you. And Tony and I would like it to be us.
Yeah.
We just spent 8 months, spent well over $500,000 just on a software alone to help you, and we want to share that with you right now. And we call it the Knowledge Business Blueprint. We've already let just 100 people into the course just to see, and they're losing their mind. So when we said, what's the price on it? You can pull up the screen. We said, would $5,000 be fair?
Now Tony, he's obviously come back 10 times more self-aware, and he's got so much more humility. What a nice old man Tony is. He could be your fucking grandpa. But oh no, my time has run out, and it's time for you to visit my other friend. What's good, pussies? It's your boy, Ghost of Guru Future. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. We met a lot of incredible characters that you really just can't forget. Such memorable moments such as Mr. Moneyman Cardone or Bobblehead Tony Robbins. It's really just incredible. I love this little rabbit hole we went down, and in the future, we've outlawed gurus. There's no more of these soul-sucking scumbags. In the future, we don't need gurus. We're all rich as fuck. Now, if you like that, go ahead and leave me a like, comment, and subscribe.